You know, again, our guys were really, so many new guys, they're really excited to play, and very good start, very emotional, and then it's funny, but I think Mike has a dunk, and all of a sudden I think it almost backfires in that they get they start trying to. You had such a great crowd. I think everybody's trying to make the next home run. Everybody's trying to make a spectacular play instead of just doing their jobs, and that's what new teams do. Or I want to show these people what I can do, and we got into that a little bit, and then all of a sudden, it's a whole different ball game, and that's just the case of any of these games. They're you let somebody get some confidence, you let them get some rhythm, and you saw a whole different team the last 30 minutes from them than we saw the first 10, and you have to credit them for that. They got settled down and got their wheels on and made it a tough game, which is great for us. We needed that, obviously to get ourselves to understand what we need to do, and we need to look at it tomorrow and then put it behind us and continue to improve. I try to remind our guys after the game, we beat South Alabama on the same day, the same game last year, 75-65, and we still won the league. So, it's a long ways to go. It's a process, and obviously this is just the beginning of that process, and it wasn't perfect. It probably wasn't even good, but it was a start, and now we know where to build off of it.
Coach, can you comment on the overall play of Mike Caffey and the rebounding of Dan Jennings?
Well, I was watching Kansas State last night play Northern Colorado, and they reminded me of our team a little bit. They won the Big 12 last year, and they asked their coach at halftime. He says, "Hey, we only have 2 returners really, and they're going to have to lead this, by making some shots and getting some rebounds and carry us for a little bit as these new guys get adjusted." And they didn't do that the second half, and they ended up getting beat. Mike and Dan are starters. They've been here, they've done that, and I thought Mike had great energy, and I always concerned though he's had a lot of big first halves here, and when he does, he expends so much energy. The second half, he's jumpers a little bit, and I only got him out for about 2 minutes there in the second half, and I was worried about him fatiguing into having one of those games again where he has 15 and a half and 3 the second half. But I think Mike's in the best shape of his life, and I think he's in a lot better shape from his conditioning this year, and obviously Dan is. And Dan is, his energy level is inspiring, I think, to our whole team, rebounding wise. We've really become that's probably the area that we have improved the most on in the last month is rebounding. Colorado State came in and beat us pretty good on the boards, and then we were able to, the last 2 weeks, we've rebounded the ball better, and a lot of it is, when you have one guy pursuing every rebound like that, it's like, okay, I got to do my part too. And obviously we're playing a team that was inferior to us on the boards, but our guys went out and did that. You have to give them credit. And the other thing we did a good job of, we missed a lot of shots. So when you miss a lot of shots, there's a lot of offensive rebounds left there for you.
Besides the obvious of Mike, what was the best part of the individual players that made their debut tonight?
I think the best part is they all got out there and they all kind of got that first game out of their system, Certainly, we had some new guys that were really frustrated. They couldn't get comfortable. Christian Griggs-Williams has really had a good month of giving us an inside presence, and he was frustrated and never got in rhythm. Samuels was just okay. He's, but, they have to. You have to put the uniform on. You have to. You have to have all that happen before. It's one of the disadvantages of playing 2 scrimmages and not an exhibition game. You don't have that initial, the crowd's out here and the band's playing, and just get everybody settled down a little bit. But I didn't think any of our new guys really got into rhythm, and that's okay. But now that's over. Now we got to go to Arizona, and if they don't, we're going to be in trouble, you know. But obviously the two veterans carried us in that regard. We just never got anybody else really comfortable.